stood tall, I walked that aisle and broke them all. Blood on my fist, sweat in my eyes, I'm a rattlesnake.
Good morning, gangsters. How's everyone doing out there? It is the Wakey Bakey Morning Show. This is TheDailyDank.com. You are you, I am me, and we are about to get high and do a little wakey bake and talk about the craziest urban legends you've never heard of. The Japanese woman without a face. Oh yeah, it's true. What about that Japanese forest? The death forest or whatever it is, guys. We got a lot to get into this morning. We got the Wakey Bakey news. We got today in history. We got all the things, guys, that we're getting into. We're talking a lot of stuff happening out there in the world, guys. Howard Stern. It's crazy, man. We're going to talk a little Howard Stern. Does he deserve to be canceled? Why are so many people happy he's getting canceled? We're going to talk about it, guys. We're going to talk about it. What else are we going to talk about? Little Monday Night Raw last night, guys. That's right. What else we got? We got a lot of stuff happening out in the world. Big Tish James is in a lot of trouble, guys. I watched a nonpartisan, a guy who's a con artist, a real estate con artist, says that she's in a lot of trouble. That what she got caught for is a very common loophole that people use. We're going to get into that, guys. We got a lot to get into. This show is dedicated to Open Carry Larry. Larry, where are you, buddy? Hopefully you're not in jail down there in Texas. We're worried about you, Open Carry Larry. Hopefully you're there. Steven, where's Steven Wilson at? Where's everyone at this morning, guys? We appreciate you. We got a hell of a show to get into, guys. You love craziness. You love waking bacon. You love getting high and talking about crazy shit. That's right, guys. We got it all this morning. So buckle in, guys. We're kicking the tires and lighting the fires. We got first toke of the day. We got it all lined up for you. Buckle in, guys. We go live in 2. Let's do this thing, guys. Wakey Bakey Morning Show, DailyDank.com. Let's do this. We go live in 2.
Time to wakey wakey and time for bakey.
Time to wakey wakey and time for bakey.
Get ready for your host with more.
Get ready for your host with more.
Mr. Brian Brown.
Mr. Brian Brown.
It's 7:10 a.m.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Que la roja pichuela y guandules no viene ligado igualito que yuca. Ese pelo que tiene tan lindo, no venga a pensar que eso es una peluca. Tiene cotorra perico, yo tengo cotorra, tú tienes la cuca. Está claro en el ring, en el soy yo quien te
No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno,
And boom, we are live, guys. Who's ready for a little wakey bakey this morning, guys? Crazy world happening out there today, guys. Gonna be a hot one. We got heat summary warnings out here in California, Arizona today, guys. Supposed to be like 118, 119. Woo, man. Hopefully it cools down here pretty soon, guys. Hopefully it cools down. What's up, everyone out there? How's everyone doing? What's new and exciting? Let's see what we got. Harvey Hooligans, Rosie Key, Captain Kush. Hey, we got the love of my life. April is in the house this morning, guys. Got a nice day off to relax. Nice. Good morning, Harvey Hooligans. Good morning. Hey, Rosie Key, good morning. It's going to be a good one. Captain Kush. Aye, Captain. How you doing this morning? Mr. Crispers, how are you? Let's do this thing. Ready? Nice little coconut water here. Nothing like a little hydration. Hydration nation. That's what we are concentrated on Operation Hydration this morning, guys. How's everyone doing, man? Monday Night Raw last night. Where's Lonnie at? Where's Broken Brain at? Where's everyone at, man? Had a good Monday Night Raw last night. I actually watched it. Usually I just check the highlights out, but I actually watched the whole thing. Crazy how I don't know, man. I don't know if I do like the new style since TKO took over from Vince McMahon. I think it's okay. Some of the stuff they're doing is weird. It's gonna cost a lot of money to be a WWE fan. You're gonna have to pay for Netflix to see Raw. You're going to have to, after next year, I think you're going to have to pay to see SmackDown. Then you're going to have to pay for pay-per-views. It's going to be $30 a month for the ESPN channel. Crazy. And then I heard UFC is going to Paramount. So that if you have Paramount, UFC will then now have pay-per-views on Paramount. So it almost seems like they went backwards. So WWE is now charging you for pay-per-views, where before it was the $10 or whatever for the whole network, and now UFC is going to a network, even though it's not their own network, which I don't understand, man. I know there's a lot of streaming networks out there, Paramount, Peacock, everyone has I have a streaming channel out there, you know what I mean? Everyone, been good, seeds pop, nice, man. I want to get into growing. That's one thing I need to focus on here pretty soon. I have a tent and everything. I just I've never gotten into it. Sounds like a fun deal. It'd be good for the show. But yeah, so things are going crazy over in the UFC, WWE world. I still think that WWE Network was a brilliant idea. They were streaming before anybody else. That WWE Network was the OG streaming network, man. They set the groundwork for it. $10 a month, pay-per-view, all the fucking archive footage you could get. They had new shows coming on there. And that's the thing too, man, with when you do archival shows like the best of this or the best of that, and you just have all that footage, it's easy to make shows like that, man. You just get an editor in there, editor and a host, and you're good to go. Aaron, good morning, good morning. Long time no see. You must have been going to bed on time every night, Aaron. We missed you, man. We missed you. How are you, brother? How are you? Have been calling CBS very nasty names. They have totally fucked up the streaming of Big Brother, ready to deport July Chin Novez. I don't know who they. There was a woman I knew, not like a lover or nothing like that, just some woman I knew who worked in the same industry, and she worked on Big Brother, but she was a real bitch. I'm not gonna lie, she's a real bitch. She is a immigrant, which is fine. I got no problem with immigrants. She did it the right way. She married a dude, got citizenship. Got no issues with that, but she's one of these ones online. I had to delete her off of friends. She's one of these ones online that just think America sucks. You know what I mean? Immigrants are the best. America sucks. Why doesn't America do more for immigrants? Blah, blah, blah. That kind of shit. So I had to get rid of her. But I remember she worked on Big Brother, and I was like her claim to fame. She's just like a fucking producer, like one of the line producers or something. And she her department won an Emmy. And I remember thinking, like, what the fuck? They won an Emmy? That's fucking weird. And then I looked it up. She won a Latino Emmy for a white American show. But because she's Latino working on a show, she won a Latino Emmy. Does that still count? I don't think that counts. Nothing like getting a little racist first thing in the morning, guys. Nothing like getting a little racist. Tim W, good morning, good morning. Captain Kush. Oh man, Aaron. I'm just naming off names now. Kangaroo Jack, what's up? Who remembers Captain Kangaroo? That fucking guy. It was an American I guess morning show, like for kids, kind of like Bozo the Clown or like one of those, but it was Captain Kangaroo. I watched a little bit of it. It was for like little kids. But yeah, Captain Kangaroo. Fuck, Aaron, I was watching last night. Fucking guys fighting kangaroos over their dogs. What is it with kangaroos and drowning fucking things, man? Every time a dog's going after a kangaroo, it's like in a puddle of water, and you see fucking the kangaroo getting ready to drown that thing. Man, kangaroos are crazy. I'm telling you right now, they're not natural. They're werewolves, dude. You see a jacked up kangaroo standing squaring off to you. That's some crazy shit. And then they got those big old fucking claws that you don't know about. Kangaroos are scary shit, man. I'm telling you right now. I wouldn't want to be locked up with one. That'd be the worst. Oh, and that's the thing. I love it, man. This video, this guy, kangaroo had his fucking dog. So he jumps in the water, man. He's getting ready. And he squares up to it. And he straight punches it in his fucking face, man. This kangaroo goes... But then the kangaroo fires one back, and you see the dude's camera like fall down. And then you see the guy pick up his camera, and he turns and he notices, he makes sure that his dog's out of harm's way. And then he goes and he just bails on, like, yeah, I ain't fighting no fucking kangaroo unless I have to. Yeah, but he straight boom punched the kangaroo, and the kangaroo said "fuck you" and punched him back, man. I'm good. Thanks, Brian. First time received a notification in ages. That's weird, man. We got to get that. We got to get that. I heard kangaroo tail is freaking awesome to eat. I would imagine, like, I mean, flavor-wise, it probably has a lot of fat, a lot of that kind of stuff in it. I can see that. Oh, man. What about Howard Stern, guys? We'll get more into that. When we get into the Wakey Bakey news, but boy, people are happy this motherfucker is leaving. And you know what? It's time, man. It is time. I don't think he's been relevant for fucking 2 decades. Last time I really thought Howard Stern was relevant, I was like 25. Not even that. I think I was like 23, 21, 20. in that era. That's when before he went to Sirius XM. I almost want to say he hasn't been relevant since he went to Sirius XM. To be honest, that's the last time you really heard anything big from Howard Stern. I don't know. We're going to get into it, though, guys. We got Monday Night Raw. We got a lot of stuff to get into. Let's get into some shout-outs this morning. We got a ton of people up in here. Who wants a shout-out this morning, guys? You got a business. You got a lover. You got something special you want to shout out, guys. Let me know. We're getting ready to do roll call, guys. I want to shout out. Let's see. Where do I want to shout out this morning? Ragnarok Studios. That's right. I applied for a job, an AI filmmaker job at Ragnarok Studios, and I did it on Indeed. So then I went and looked at their website to see what they were all about. Looked like a pretty legit thing. Looked like I'm on the same par as them. I was like, all right, cool. And then I go back the next day, look at the website, and the website's taken down. I don't know if they forgot to pay their bill or what happened, but big shout out to Ragnarok Studios. Keep looking at my application, guys. Let's get that thing done. All right, guys, let's do this. It is time for the Wakey Bakey roll call. I don't know why I said Wakey Bakey. It's time for roll call. Let's blow it up, guys.
Rise and shine, it's the Wakey Bakey vibe. Dank Nation's here and we're going worldwide. The Daily Dank.com is leading the way, shouting out the crew, starting the day. From Rosie the Bulldog to Supernova, my Mike. Dank Nation shining, the future's bright. Oh, roll call, Dank Nation unite. Harvey hooligans here keeping it tight. Fight for freedom, blazing it up. Broken brains thinking Rosie Key's got the spark. Mr. Crispers brings the crunch and leaves his mark. Back to the retro review, bringing the Golani, the OG, smoking big, not scrawny. Aaron from Australia, bold and uncontrolled. Pam and Chris Zucchini, keeping it real. Charlie the fisherman's got that morning appeal. April so lovely, Russ and Jeremy too. Lonnie's blunt is lighting up the room. Roll call, Dank Nation unite with the TheDailyDank.com.
And we're keeping it inside. Yeah. All right, guys. We got a live shot of Fremont Street in Las Vegas, guys. That's right, a little local action. Who's down on Fremont Street at 9:30 in the morning? These fucking guys. Look at this guy in the hoodie. This guy coming up. Look at Colonel Sanders crossing the street right now. Down to your lower left in the cowboy hat. He's crossing the fucking street sign right now. Oh, fucking Colonel Sanders. Walking. This is a show right now. We're just watching White Castle and Fremont Street, guys. Fremont Street's weird during the day. Like this early in the morning, you get a lot of people, your show perform. Look at Muscle Man walking out of White Castle. Fucking is he an EMT? Look at Serial Killer Jones. Holy shit. Serial Killer fucking Jones. Look, waiting to cross the street. Look at this motherfucker. So you got the White Castle, you got a little couple, and then the dude's just standing there. Do you guys see him? He's in between these guys coming. Look at him. Look at this dude. Can I zoom in on him? I wish I could. I don't have those resources. Yeah, this guy's a total serial killer, though. See if he can get him. Yeah, so he's just standing right in the middle. Look, he's getting ready to turn around. He don't know what he's doing. This guy. Oh, he's crossing the street. He's finally crossing the street. Oh, man. Oh, man. All right, guys. So we got live Fremont Street action this morning, guys. Oh, man. All right, let's get into some shout outs this morning, guys. I want to shout out the whole THC crew, guys. That's right. Down there at 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California. Your number one cannabis superstore, guys. We got today, what is today? Tuesday. Today is Toke It Up Tuesday, guys. That's right. Toke It Up Tuesday. Toke It Up Tuesday. 15% off. That's right, guys. 15% off all your vapes and that kind of stuff today, guys. So get on down there and check it out. Tomorrow is Wax Wednesday. 15% off wax drops tomorrow, guys. Big shout out to the whole crew down there. Timmy, everybody, guys. Sally Sativa, the whole THC crew. Big shout out. Big shout out. We got a Big Jim. Jim working weekends over there, guys. We love Jim. Go check him out. Come out, stop on in and say hi. We got Harvey Hooligans. Nikki. It's stupid fucking hot outside. It is. It is stupid fucking hot outside already. Sin is in. What's up? What's up? Rosie Key. Good morning. Good morning, Rosie Key. How are you? Off to work. Captain Kush, the captain's in the house. Aye, Captain. How you doing this morning? We got April, the love of my life, guys, up in here this morning. April, how are you? How are you? We got the captain. I already said that. But we got the captain twice, guys. Who else we got? We got Aaron from Australia. Big shout out. Big shout out, Aaron. He says kangaroo steak. That would be something I would try. Why doesn't Australia have koala burgers and fucking croc steaks? I wonder what that would taste like, a crocodile. Tastes like chicken. I don't know. It'd be interesting. I'd eat it. I'd eat a little. I don't know. If I didn't think about it, I would. CBS. Fucking CBS. You're just upset they canceled Colbert. That's all it is. You know, I was looking at some of Colbert's stuff, like a highlight reel. I think the dude's just out of date, man. I think he's just out of touch. He doesn't really know his I guess relevancy anymore. Like, you know, I don't know, man. Like the jokes he tells are kind of outdated. That whole I don't know, what is it, Glee Club, like the acapella band type of shit. Like, I don't know, man. Like that shit's just so out. That comedy's so outdated. And I don't know, I think his style is outdated. It might have been cool 15, 20 years ago. Not so much now. And I think that's why he's going away. But big fuck you to Stephen Colbert. Go fuck yourself. Who else we got? We got Harvey Hooligans in the house. We got Tim W. Tim W, the last cowboy up in here. We got the end of Fart Man. That is true. There's the broken brain, man. I'm just saying it's been raining and my dog doesn't go outside. It slowed down, so I took him out and he just dumped a softball-sized dump. Rosie's the same way, man. If it's hot, if it's stormy, if it's anything she doesn't like, she'll like go outside, she'll look around, and she'll come back in and decide that she'll hold it. She does this whole little dance of like how she needs to go. And then just all of a sudden, not so much when she decides. Dogs are crazy, man. Dogs are crazy. They're the best, though. They're the best. Rainbow Cookies, big shout out. That's what Harvey Hooligan smoking. Broken Brain is up in the house. The son I never wanted, says Aaron. Why did you delete your messages, Eric? I woke up to look at your messages, and they were all deleted. What the fuck, man? What the fuck? He's sending me dirty pics again and then got scared? Is that what's going on? Oh, man. right, so there's Vegas, guys. Everyone who's wondering about Vegas this morning. Fremont Street. I know that's what people wake up and wonder about Vegas. That's how busy it is in Vegas right now over on Fremont Street. The daytime's weird. Like I said, the performers are let's like homeless people begging for money. Like a guy kicked me in the face for $20, something like that. They don't have like the real performers don't come out till later. But yeah, kind of busy still for Fremont Street, man. Who knew that White Castle was open 24/7 too? Who knew? Who knew that? I guess people in Vegas knew, not me. All right. Oh man. All right, guys. Big shout out to Supernova Mike. Big shout out to Charlie the Fisherman. Big shout out to Pam and Chris Zucchini. Big shout out to Matt Workman and Nancy, guys. Matt Workman got a new job, apparently. Put on a couple pounds from working a new job. Can't wait to hear what it is. Big shout out to Teresa Deller. Big shout out to Jeremy. Big shout out to everyone out there. Steve, where's Steven? Steven, we miss you, man. You got to get your internet back and start joining the shows again. Who else? And freaking Open Carry Larry is MIA, guys. Fucking Open Carry Larry. We need to figure that out. Who's a private detective in Texas? The Back to Retro review is. That's right. I'm going to make Back to Retro drive to Open Carry's Larry's house. Well, that just doesn't even sound right. Go to a guy's house that we call Open Carry Larry. Big shout out to Back to Retro review, guys. Kevin. Taking a little time off, guys. Taking a little time for himself. You can't blame him. But check out the Mod Squad. Check out the Back to Retro review, guys. We love those guys. Felix and Kevin, man. Good guys. Good people. The dance video was pretty funny. The flamingo slippers made me jealous. Oh, man. So yeah, Open Carry Larry. Got no idea where he's at. Look at a couple Metro walking through Vegas right now. Yeah, big shout out to everyone out there, guys. Big shout out to all the workers, everyone making breakfast right now who can't reply. Everyone over on X right now who can't comment. Appreciate you watching. Big shout out, guys. All right, let's get into a little bit. Mr. Crispers would be happy. Mr. Crispers, shout out. Would be like, yeah, half hour. We're getting into the news. We got this thing timed out perfect this morning. All right, let's get into it, guys. A little Wakey Bakey news.
Wake up, sleepyheads, turn on the tube. Wakey Bakey Morning got the latest scoop. Celeb news, gossip like a wild parade. Spill the beans while you sip that lemonade. Crazy news stories that'll blow your mind. Aliens on the loose, or did Bigfoot find? Grab a bowl and let's dive into the hype. Morning show groove with the stoner type. Wakey Bakey, every morning it's a dare. Catch the crazy news just floating in the air. Celeb drama and the wild world blend. Morning laughs that never end.
All right, guys. Six Flags Magic Mountain had revealed their lineup for this year's Fright Fest event. That's right, guys. Six Flags Magic Mountain has revealed its lineup for this year's Fright Fest. It's going to run September 19th through November 2nd. The event will feature a variety of haunted mazes, scare zones, and shows. And we are working on it, guys. We are working to be part of the whole Halloween scene this year. We're going to go, hopefully, knock on wood, if things work out. We're going to go to a bunch of these haunted attractions, do a bunch of Halloween stuff, order some things off the dark web. We got some plans for Halloween, guys. So hopefully we can hit up this one. Among the new attractions is Carnage, presented by M&M's, which introduces visitors to the origin story of a villainous clown. The event will also include Saw: Legacy of Terror, where guests navigate scenes inspired by the Saw film series. That's a pretty cool one. We did one in Universal Horror and Halloween Horror Nights back in the day. This was probably I think the first time I ever went, so 10, 15 years ago. They had a Saw walkthrough, Saw 1. And when you first walked in, they had the bathroom scene. And I remember walking through and I was like, man, it smells like shit in here. Like I thought maybe I stepped in some shit. Like it was on my shoe. That's how much it smelled. And then I realized that we were in a old nasty bathroom that would smell like shit. And that's, remember the guy at the first scene, the guy has to like cut his foot off. Is that what it is? My daughter has that autographed photo from Saw. I had to look to see if it was his foot. But yeah, I remember, man, it smelled like shit. I was like, geez. And then you realize the detail and everything that they put into these houses. No matter if it's Halloween Horror Nights, Not Scary Farm, Fright Fest, whatever it is, man, they put a lot of heart and soul, no pun intended, into these things. And yeah, so it smelled like shit. Then we went to a Freddy Krueger one, Nightmare on Elm Street, and you walk through like a freezer. And it was probably like 40, 30 degrees in this hallway. And you're like, whoo. And then Freddy comes out of the walls like in latex. It's pretty cool. But yeah, so the Saw one, I loved it, man. This one should probably be just as good. Other haunted mazes include the Conjuring universe based on the film franchise. That'd be pretty cool. Also features Trick or Treat, which draws from the Halloween cult classic. Additional mazes such as the Condemned, Forever Damned, Truth or Dare, presented by Skittles, Vault 666, and Woolies Resurrected will be part of the event, each with distinct horror themes. New scare zones introduced this year include Thunderbolt Alley, a 1950s rockabilly themed featuring classic monsters, nightmares. Region of Blood, a setting based on a sinister wonderland ruled by a Queen of Hearts figure. Other scare zones will include Carney Hell, City Under Siege, Devil's Triangle, Exile Hill, Gilmore Ridge, Plaza del la Muerte, and Underworlds of Oz. Ooh, Underworlds of Oz sounds pretty cool. The event will also present new shows such as Margot Rita's Monster Ball. Fright Fest admission includes a single-day ticket and season pass holder access. Wow, nice. I'm not a big Six Flags fan. I think they treated their people pretty shitty during COVID. But, I would do a one-off of this. I would do a one-off of that. That's pretty cool, man. There's going to be some really good haunts this year, guys. I have a feeling. All right, guys. Also, Julian's Auction House hosts Whitney Houston's Legacy Foundation auction. The sales honors the enduring legacy of the global superstar. There's a crack pipe in there. I don't smoke crack. I do cocaine. Crazy Whitney. So their bidding begin the weeks and concluded on August 11th. That would be yesterday. So yeah, they raised some money, guys. Whitney Houston passed away in 2012. She was 48 years old. Boy, she lived a life. Man. Craziness. What do you guys think of Whitney Houston? Blow it up. What else we got? Oh man, I did delete them. I was stupid. It was stupid. I wrote an AI generated music for an intro song. No, it wasn't. You should have let me listen to it, man. I should have listened to it sooner, man. That sucks, Eric. I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry. I saw Saw Blade signed by Tobin Bell and Shawnee Smith. I have one. Just by Tobin Bell, though. It's pretty cool. All right, what else? Maui Wowie and Sour Diesel. Nice. That's a good combo there, man. All right, guys. All right, what else we got? For the news? Taylor Swift now goes on the Kelsey Brothers Lame Ass podcast and announces her new album, Life of a Showgirl or something. I don't know. Get rid of the Kelseys and fucking Kelseys, man. I hate how fucking famous they are, man. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Let's see. Anything else big happening? Howard Stern, guys. Let's talk a little Howard Stern, man. People are excited. Lighter just died. Oh, that sucks. So now I'm using my joints to light my pipes. Wonder how long that. Get a candle. Go get a candle really quick. That way you have a base of flame that you could just go to every time. That's the wrong crack. Oh, so Howard Stern, man. Sirius announced something about maybe a cancellation. I have a feeling that they're trying to lowball him before he comes back. I don't know. Does he take a lower amount to stay? He has 93 staff, man. That show fucking burns out. That motherfucker makes like 80 million a year, 90 million a year, man. I don't know if he was ever worth that, to be honest. But yeah, Sirius XM. Do they lose viewers because Howard Stern leaves? I don't think they do. I honestly do not think they do. I've never listened to Howard Stern on Sirius XM. I was an Opie and Anthony guy, and then when Howard came over, I might have listened to it once or twice in the very beginning. But yeah, since he's been over there, I've never been on that channel. That whole Route 66 trip, me and my son did. We never listened to Howard Stern once on XM. We listened to stand-up comedy. He was getting crazy. He was getting mad at me because I was using the Sirius XM like an iPod. Like if there was a song on I didn't like, I would just switch channels. And he'd get so frustrated with me. So what we did was we decided to just run straight comedy, which is good if you're driving a long ways, man. Makes it go fast. But yeah, so that's what we had to decide on. But not once did either of us say, hey, you know what we should do? We should listen to some Howard Stern. No one ever said that. And now all this shit is coming up, man. All this shit is coming up with old Howard. You know what I had forgot about was the Dana Plato interview, which I guess you can't not find anywhere, is what they're saying. Watch me just pull it up. Is this it here? Or basically Howard Stern like condemns her, calls her out but Dana Plato, for those who don't know, was the sister on Different Strokes. What was her name? Kimberly? Was that her name? She got, all those Different Strokes guys got into drugs heavy. Well, she ended up taking her own life, and it was literally the day after Howard Stern interviewed her and fucking ridiculed her. And a lot of people blame him for that. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Is this it? All right. Actually, we got it. This is supposed to be hidden. Let's check this out. This is mid-interview.
Death's door. Thank you. I'll always be a bag lady. Always. I'm a bag lady at heart. Always got a bag of something.
Wow. Well, this is quite a comeback. And you wear a bikini in these lingerie ads?
Yeah, or little stuff.
Yeah, you got a good body, right? Because you obviously.
I always hated that about Howard Stern, and how come no one ever called him out for being such a fucking douchebag? Yeah, you got a good body, don't you? Yeah. Oh, yeah, you wear bikinis, don't you? Yeah. Like, what the fuck, Howard, dude? Like, go get laid. You're a fucking billionaire, dude.
Skater? I didn't know you were an Olympic skater.
Oh, well, I made it on the Nationals. I placed in Nationals, made it on the team, and then got Different Strokes. My mom made the choice for me.
Why did your mom know?
Oh, what happened? What happened? We lose it? They're like, you're not allowed.
Sure.
You don't even know what you're going to be doing there.
Not quite, but I'm there.
Right, you're just going to go there paying you, and why not?
I really love this man, Shane. He's one person.
Better than us.
I'm a nice girl. I really am. And, these people can think what they want, and I do understand it's always been bad. It's okay. I understand, and I really apologize if I really offended anybody. I'm sorry.
You didn't offend me.
I'm
Nothing can
sorry
offend
that
me.
y'all get the wrong impression, but I hope one day you get to meet me.
Julie, hi, you're on the air.
Hi. I just want to tell you that, first of all, everyone always calls in to insult the famous people who are on the show, and I totally think I think they just want to hear themselves speak. Dana, I think that you sound great, and I think that it's fantastic that you're feeling so good about yourself, because I know somebody who actually was a star on, about 15 years ago as a teenager, and...
So you support Dana and you...
Excuse me?
You seem very upset.
You have touched her.
You have touched her. You're crying, I see.
This is the nicest thing, really. Thank you so much.
You know, so now let's put this in context, guys. She killed herself the next day. You know, and then we got to get more into it. This thing's a half hour long. I don't want to sit here and listen to the whole damn thing. I'll pick out the clips. Maybe we do that today. But yeah, I guess he kind of like tells her that she isn't sober, like she's claiming to be sober, and he just kind of like bags her. Let's see what this.
Jim, go ahead.
Hey.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Howard, I've been trying since 1989 to get through to you. It's nice to
Well, you're on. Go. What do you want to say?
I want to tell Dana, I'm also recovering, and I believe in you. I believe everything you said.
Thank you, man. Thank you very much.
That's not a problem at all. And Howard, if she starts to cry, I'm sure you can console her.
Well, I liked it. She did start to cry again.
Thank you.
No onions in the studio, huh?
And you're really hurting, huh? I mean, did you break out into tears so quick?
Yeah, so he was saying, like, before this, I guess Howard's accusing her of not being sober and calling her out on a bunch of shit. So this is the interview that really got him, that a lot of people are talking about right now because of everything that happened. And then the blackface. That's a big one, man. That's a lot of people are going, how come no one's ever called out Howard Stern on this shit before, man? Especially the blackface, man. I don't give a fuck who you are. That's not cool, man. There's no way. There's no way anyway. I guess Ted Danson got away with it, right? I guess oh Jesus. We're gonna show a little bit of this, guys. I am gonna put it here so maybe we don't get canceled here. Let's check this out. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to switch it up to where it's, yeah, like I think that's probably the best way to do this. All right, let's check this out.
Inches.
Our next pair of judges couldn't be with us in the studio tonight.
Robin.
They're celebrating the New Year vacation. Here they are, Hollywood's oddest couple, Ted Danson and Whoopi Goldberg, via satellite transmission.
Well, how are you doing there, Mrs. Robin Quivers? You know, Robin, Whoopi is a whole lot prettier.
Okay. Can we count the racism in this one fucking bit? First, you got George Jefferson. You got a lawn jockey in the back. You got Aunt Jemima photo up front. I don't know what this shit is. Is this fried chicken? What the fuck is this? And then you got whatever the fuck this is in the back. And he's drinking a 40 ounce.
After you drunk a couple of bottles of this here more liquor.
Oh, and he's doing the fucking accent, too. He's Why is George Jefferson okay with this?
Drink on, honey. With every sip, you get better and better, baby. Your snatch smell like a kingfish.
Oh, my God. How is this guy? How did this not get this guy canceled? I guess 94. Ugh.
I didn't write that.
Ted, I must say that I can't believe you're still in blackface after the Friars Roast controversy.
Oh, hush up. I hate blackface. I just can't get this shit off. Besides, Whoopi done wrote everything I'm going to say here tonight, so it's all right. Ain't that right?
Oh, my God, dude. The accent is the worst.
Right, you smelly nigga.
Oh, whoa. That's enough for that. That's holy shit. Did he just say what I think he just said? I'm pretty sure he just said what a smelly. Ooh. Woo! How the fuck did he not get canceled for that? Holy shit. I'd never seen that before. Wow. 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 Is all I'm going to say. Wow. I don't care what year it was, man. 94. What would I have been? 17, 18? Woo! I don't care what year it is, who the fuck you are. Some of those things he just said, woo-hoo-hoo. Oh my God, Howard Stern. Oh my God. That is fucking nuts. Howard Stern has always been a vulture, exploited. Remember when he came down from the ceiling as Fart Man? Didn't he land on Eminem? Wasn't that the thing? And it was like a whole fucking big deal. Yeah, I don't know, man. And just like, you guys remember, what was it, about a decade or two ago, where he was trying to still be relevant, and he was like, it was America's Got Talent, and he was trying to like imply that he was gonna go do American Idol, and then he ended up signing with just the shitty fucking summer show or whatever. Does anyone give a shit about Howard Stern anymore? I don't think they do, man. I know he was trying to be like the big interviewer. He was trying to be like Larry King. Does that still play off or not? Larry King. That was my impersonation as I said it. Holy shit, though, guys. Fucking Howard Stern. Holy moly, man. Holy moly. We're going to have to get into this Dana Plato Howard Stern interview, maybe at the 420 show, and see. I'll pull out the clips and we'll see exactly. It was on my birthday, too, May 7th, 1999. Crazy. Yeah. I don't know, man. Good riddance. Hopefully they get someone good in there. I don't know, man. Podcasting is the way to go. These radio shows aren't really doing too good. You know, that's another thing I want to get into. Mark Maron, OG podcaster, man. Made a ton of money. I think he's retiring from podcasting. He's fucking been in a bunch of movies and TV shows and really made his career. Boy, this guy is a little nuts, man. This guy is so bitter over these other podcasters, Theo Vaughn, Joe Rogan. He's so bitter about it. I watched some him talking about it. And he's just so separated from reality, which is weird for a guy who's not really a star. If I told you Mark Maron, would you even know what he looked like? Probably not. Yeah, I don't know, man. I hate the whole politics and entertainment thing. I think the two need to be far away, separated. Like with Stephen Colbert and who's the other jack off, the Daily Show guy who couldn't just stay away, Jon Stewart. Like they're just so out of touch, out of date that they think that like this political humor is still funny. How do you not read the room and be like, okay, Donald Trump won the election by like 70 something percent, 80%. The majority of Americans want this agenda. Maybe they weren't expecting it as hardcore with ICE and everything, but that's what people voted for. So why, as a comedian, as an entertainer, why wouldn't you read the fucking room and be like, okay, you know, obviously the jokes aren't going to be hit, or only going to be hitting with 20% of the audience if we do political humor because the other 80% voted for this dude. So let's just, how about we switch it up? How about we start making fun of porn stars? How about we start making fun of senators? Whatever, man. I read the fucking room though, man. I think that's what's killing their careers, man, is they just can't let go of that fucking, that paycheck. Oh, if we bash Trump, we get a paycheck. That was before. I don't think it's that now, man. But just some people didn't get the memo. I bet Howard is on that Diddy and Epstein list. I don't know. He seems like a weirdo, man. Maybe, you know what? Because those guys are weirdos. That was made for weirdos. He doesn't seem like one that would want to participate with other people. I don't know. I heard he's a real germaphobe now. COVID really did him in. I don't know. I don't know, crazy. Yeah, guys, that's what we're going to do on the 420 show. We're going to do a deep dive into the Howard Stern Data Plato final interview. We're going to take the clips. So tune in for that, guys. All right, but speaking of that, let's get into the meat and let's get into something I like to call Today in History, guys. That's right. If we don't know the past, we're doomed to repeat it. Let's do this, guys. Today in History, brought to you by the Healing Center, 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California. Your number one cannabis superstore, guys. Don't make the mistake of the past for paying too much money for your green, guys. Head on down to 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California, the Healing Center, where they got you covered, guys. Today is Token Up Tuesday. Save 15% off all vapes. Get in there. Treat yourself. That's right, guys. Treat yourself with some Delighted today. Good stuff. Let's get into it, guys. Here we go. Today in History.
In history, a journey through time where legends are born and secrets intertwine. Join us at 7:10 a.m. for all to see as we unravel the histories from our history.
All right, guys. Today in History, brought to you by the Healing Center. If you got a birthday today, you are in good company. You are celebrating it with Francois Hollande, President of France. That's right. George Soros, American financier. Boy Charlton. It's a weird fucking name. Hey, kid, what's your name? My name's Boy Charlton. Australian swimmer. Boy Charlton. Is that a common name in Australia? Aaron, is boy a common name in Australia? Erwin Schrödinger was born in Austria, or was Austrian physicist, was born on this day. Cecil B. DeMille, American film director, was born in 1881. Let's not forget British writer and artist William Blake was born in 1757. Actually died today at age 69. The phonograph, invented by Thomas Alva Edison on this day in 1877. American inventor Thomas Alva Edison made perhaps his most original discovery, the phonograph, the pornograph. His early recordings were embossed into a sheet of tinfoil by vibrating stylus. That is a crazy idea to come up with, that you could record sound through sound waves and capture them on a piece of plastic or vinyl. That is crazy. 2014, American actress Lauren Bacall, who was known for her portrayals of provocative women who hid their soft core underneath a layer of hard edge, died at age 89. 1990. The most complete and preserved skeleton of a T-Rex was found on South Dakota Chinee River Reservation, the Sioux Reservation. It was nicknamed Sioux after Sue Hendrickson, the paleontologist who discovered the dinosaur fossil. 1966, during a press conference, John Lennon of the Beatles apologized for saying that the band was more popular than Jesus now. East Germany began construction of the Berlin Wall, 1961, which served as a symbol of the Cold War, separating East Berlin from West Berlin. 1955. Wouldn't that be weird if all of a sudden they just put a wall up, like in what would be halfway? Would it be like Oklahoma, Texas? Like right outside of Oklahoma, they put up a big wall. And you got West America and North America. That'd be so fucking weird. German author and Nobel Prize winner Thomas Mann, who considered the greatest German novelist of the 20th century, died near Switzerland. 1944, Joseph P. Kennedy Jr., U.S. naval pilot and son of Joseph P. Kennedy Sr. and brother of President John F. Kennedy, died in a plane crash while flying a secret mission during World War II. Boy, God sure liked to take those Kennedy boys in airplane crashes. He sure did. Austrian theoretical physicist Erwin Schrödinger, who shared the 1933 Nobel Prize for Physics for his contribution to the wave theory of matter and other fundamentals of quantum mechanics, was born in Vienna. 1883, the last known Quigga with a Q. Quigga, a type of zebra native to South Africa, died in the Amsterdam Zoo. 1881, American filmmaker Cecil B. DeMille, who was a cinema legend known for spectacle in movies such as The Ten Commandments, was born. Isaac Singer patented his sewing machine and forged I Am Singer, a company to market the product. And then in 1676, Metacom. No, not a new meta company. Metacom, also called King Philip, intertribal chief of the Wampanoag, was killed, ending a conflict between Native Americans and English settlers known as King Philip's War. King Philip was smart. All right, guys, let's get into something I like to call First Toke of the Day. That's right, guys. We were waiting for Open Carry Larry. Where is this guy at? We love you, Open Carry Larry. Where are you? All right, guys, let's get into it. First Toke of the Day. I got me my vape. What do you got? Let's spark them up. Probably Toke of the Day for most of us. All right, First Toke of the Day. Let's do it.
And starts to play. Morning's here in a hazy way. Eyes half closed, but I'm wide awake. Time to spark it up, no time to fake. First toke of the day makes the world okay. Chasing clouds that drift and sway.
All right, guys, here we go. I got me some, what do we got? Punch rosin. That's right, live rosin, guys. This is a Benzina. Let's get it going. All right, guys. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and...
Coffee's cool, but it ain't for me. Roll it up, let's set it free. Lazy smokes that dance and twirl. Lift me higher than the world. First toke of the day makes the world okay.
Oh, yeah.
Chasing clouds that drift.
Well, that live rosin has a certain taste to it.
Wakey bakey vibes. Let the good times stay. First toke of the day.
Light that green bouquet. That's right, guys. First toke of the day. How was everyone's first toke? Hopefully good. I bet Howard is on that Diddy list. Arizona and Mexico. Yeah, you ain't wrong, RV Hooligans. You're not wrong. All right, guys, let's get into the wildest urban legends you've never heard of. All right. Let's see here. All right, we got every state is included, guys. All right. We got Huggin' Molly from Alabama. Huggin' Molly, the legend of Huggin' Molly is clearly a tool used by parents to get their children to obey the rules. The urban legend native to Abbeville tells of a phantom woman who appears to children if they stay out late. She grips the lingering children tightly and screams in their ear. She is not meant to cause death, just one heck of a fright. Sounds like something straight out of a horror movie. Jesus, these fucking bill collectors, man, or just spam people too. Make back to school water a treat. Grab always drops for bold sugar-free flavor. I just gave them a free plug. All right. A Huggin' Molly, guys. Huggin' Molly. That's an interesting one. Second sleep is catching up with me fast. Oh, you ain't the only one this morning. Ain't the only one. All right, Alaska. They got the koala pellic. The koala pellic. The koala pellic is an intuit version of a mermaid or siren. Calls it calls with a hum to children who are wandering too close to the seashore, then takes them away in her baby pouch. I love that they called it her baby pouch. Oh, in her baby pouch. The greenish woman-like creature will never return a child once taken into the depths. Sounds like a good way to convince your kids not to go in the water, if you ask me. Oh, man, that's a crazy one. What's this one? Oh, what do we got here? We got a video. What's that guy? Did he just fucking disappear? No. What? Oh, they looped it. They had to have looped it. 2020, 2220. That's weird. Huh. Let's see what this is. Slaughterhouse Canyon. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. This is close, guys. This is close. Arizona Slaughterhouse Canyon. Horror book lovers will love learning about Lana's Canyon. The urban legend of Slaughterhouse Canyon tells gruesome tale of a 19th century gold miner who failed to come home to his family one night. Without his earnings, the mother and her children couldn't buy food and began to starve. When she couldn't stand it any longer, the wife chopped her kids into pieces, tossed them into a nearby river, and died of despair. Her cries can still be heard haunting through the canyon. This is close, right? Slaughterhouse. Is this in Kingman? I'm going to have to look this up now. I think this is a homegrown one for some. If Lonnie was here, he would know. Yeah, southeast of Kingman, Arizona, guys. We're going to do it. It's off of Topeka. Yeah, I'm going to have to go check that out. That's the next adventure. My mom's birthday is Thursday. Big shout out to my mom. And her birthday, guys. I'm going to go big for it. Love my mom. All right, what else we got? In Arkansas, we got the Gurdon Light. Like many urban legends, the story of the Gurdon Light has several variations. In one, a railroad worker was hit by a train and decapitated. His spirit can still be seen today searching for a lost light. Another railroad worker bore a violent grudge against his boss who had fired him. He murdered his former employee with a railroad spike, and now the victim wanders the tracks. While the Gurdon Light is well documented, no one has been able to offer an explanation as to what it really is. Huh. Interesting. Sounds like, what's that, My Bloody Valentine? Remember that movie? The Charman of San Antonio Creek, California. The Charman of San Antonio Creek. Per local lore, a father and son were trapped in a horrible fire. Woohoo, Alabama is crazy. The father perished, and before help could arrive, the traumatized son lost his mind. He skinned his father and then ran into the forest, now known as forever as Charman. His blackened, burnt body is said to attack motorists on a creek road in Iowa as soon as he seeks more human skins. Ooh. Colorado, the Ridge Home Asylum. The Ridge Home Asylum was a real facility that opened in Arvita in 1912, but it became an urban legend because of its history. It's reported house patients who were horribly mistreated, some who weren't even mentally incapable, but had just been forsaken by their family. Ooh, that's hard. Though it was demolished in 2004, people say they can still hear the screams and see the apparitions from the former patients on the grounds. Oof. That's a scary one there, man. What about, Dudley Town? Who knows about this, man? Didn't we cover this not too long ago? Connecticut, Dudley Town. The misfortunes that have occurred in a haunted place of Dudley Town, starting in the 1700s, are so terrible and numerous, it's nicknamed the Village of the Damned. The now completely deserted town is said to have been home to many suicides, disappearance, and even demonic activity that had given rise to several urban legends. It's believed that the founders of the village, and by extension the village itself, are forever cursed. Malachi, how's it going? I totally said that wrong. My bad. I need glasses. I need glasses so bad. Shepherd, how you doing? That's the part I can see. Man, I do. I need glasses. The writing is so small. If you guys saw what I'm looking at over on this other side. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Delaware, Fort Delaware, guys, a prisoner camp. The Civil War Fort Delaware in Delaware City, ultimately home to more than 30,000 Confederate soldier inmates. In this urban legend, the few thousand who died before they could leave the Union Fort are said to haunt the area. Happy birthday to Brian's mom. Hey, thank you. Yeah, Thursday, man. I forgot her birthday one year, so now I go big. I go big for my mom. That's all you... How the hell did I get Malachi out of that? Oh, guys, Brian needs to learn to read. All right, it's the weed. Let's blame it on the weed. My glaucoma. All right, Florida, Captain Tony's. Since 1852, Captain Tony's, the oldest salon in the oldest saloon in Key West, has been known to be haunted. Doors slammed for no apparent reason. There are inexplicable banging noises and frequent ghost visitations. Perhaps that's because it's the site of the town's original morgue and was built around a tree that the town once used for hanging pirates. Yeah, chances are you hang some motherfucker pirates from a tree, probably chances are they're going to be haunted. Just saying. Georgia, the Song of the Cell. Urban legend goes, in 1848, Alec and his wife Betsy, both slaves, were in their home one night when the master, a drunk, belligerent man, crashed, opened the doors. He attempted to attack Betsy, but Alec fought him off. The Undeterred, the master chased Alec up a ladder into a loft. As the struggle continued, the master lost his balance, fell out of the loft, and died. Even though Alec turned himself in to the sheriff the next morning, the explanation that what happened was self-defense, he was still charged with murder, of course. Alec was imprisoned in the old Lawrence jail and later executed unjustly for the crime. People say they can still hear his sorrowful song traveling through the walls of the old jail. That's creepy. Let's see, Hawaii, the Pele, the Hawaiian volcano goddess, had many myths attached to her name. One tells of her ill-fated union with the demigod Kampa, something or other. He was half pig, half human. The two supernatural beings had a terrible breakup, agreeing never to see each other again. That's why, as urban legend has it, if you carry pork with you when you travel over the Pele Highway, your car will come to an explicit halt. Next time you're in the area, we advise sticking the chicken. That's a weird one. All right, we'll do this one last, guys. I'm hungry, man. I got to get something to eat. The Water Baby Massacre of Massacre Rocks. The Water Babies of Massacre Rocks. The Water Babies of Massacre Rocks. The urban legend is about starvation and infanticide. So if you're squeamish, you may want to skip ahead. When famine hit the local area of Pocatello, mothers resorted to drowning their babies in the river instead of letting them starve to death. Oof. It's said that those babies turned into fish-like imps, and whose now mission was to trick or even murder people. That's a creepy fucking one. That's a really morbid one to end on. All right, guys, I appreciate you. I'm going to get on out of here, guys. I am starving like Lee Marvin. I think Rosie has to go to the bathroom. We got all the things to do, guys. All right, appreciate you. You are loved. You are appreciated, guys. Have a great rest of your day. I will see you at 4:20. We're going to talk some Dana Plato, man, and Howard Stern. Get to the bottom of that thing. All right, guys. Appreciate you. Have a great rest of your day. You are loved. You are appreciated. Be the difference you want to see out in the world, guys. Hold the door open for the lady. Listen to the old man story. All the things, guys. We'll see you on the flip side.
Thank you for joining us on the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. Broadcasting worldwide and brought to you by TheDailyDank.com. Check out our merchandise and amazing content. And follow us on all our social media. Now, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
We'll see you guys. Have a good one.